In this video, I'll show you how to make the smoothest and most delicious Swiss meringue buttercream for icing cakes and filling macarons. It's even strong enough for piping borders and beautiful flowers. If you're new to my channel and want to learn more about cake decorating, be sure to subscribe for recipes, tips, and tutorials. So let's get started. Swiss meringue buttercream consists of 4 ingredients: egg whites, granulated sugar, butter, and flavoring. I'm using vanilla extract in this tutorial. These ingredients and the quantities are listed in the description. This is how I like to separate my egg whites: cracking, then passing the egg yolk back and forth between the shells until all of the egg white falls into the bowl. I repeat this step until I've removed the white from 6 large eggs. Next, I pour my egg whites into a stainless steel bowl. Then I add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar and whisk them together. This bowl actually goes to my stand mixer, and that will come in handy later. At this point, you may have noticed that powdered sugar is missing from this recipe. This is the main difference between American-style crusting buttercream and Swiss meringue buttercream. If you prefer a sweeter icing, check out my easy buttercream video. It's linked in the description. Next, I'm going to pasteurize the egg white and sugar mixture by heating it to at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit. This can be done with a candy thermometer or a digital thermometer. I like to use the digital thermometer because it's easier to read. I can also switch to Celsius at the push of a button. Next, with water in a saucepan, I'm going to bring it close to a boil and then place my stainless steel bowl with my egg white and sugar mixture over the top. I whisk the mixture while checking the thermometer often until I exceed 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Are you enjoying this video? Let me know by hitting the like button now. Next, I immediately place my bowl onto my mixer and mix with the whisk attachment on the highest speed. While my meringue is mixing, I take my butter from this to this. At this point, I like to remove my butter from the refrigerator and cut it into cubes. It's very important that the butter isn't too soft. The recipe calls for 1/2 stick of salted butter and 2.5 sticks of unsalted butter. The meringue mixture whips up and becomes glossy and white. At this point, I've been whipping for about 8 minutes, and my bowl is slightly warm to the touch but not hot. When I remove my whisk attachment, the meringue forms stiff peaks. This is what we want. Next, I transition to my paddle attachment. This one has an integral scraper. I turn it back on to medium-low speed, and I start to gradually add the butter cubes one at a time. I stop occasionally to scrape down the sides of my bowl every so often. Continuing on medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 minutes, the Swiss meringue buttercream starts to change. This is super important. About halfway through mixing, the buttercream will start to look like it's curdling. Don't freak out. It's supposed to look this way. Just continue mixing until it looks smooth. This will seem like forever, but expect it to take about 10 to 15 more minutes. At this point, I stop to add my vanilla extract. And I continue to mix until it's all combined. You guys, Swiss meringue buttercream is so delicious. It reminds me of melted vanilla ice cream, a very, very subtle sweetness. It has a very silky texture, and I'm able to ice a cake super smooth without much effort at all. Because it doesn't crust like American buttercream, you will need to refrigerate your cake to get it to set. Swiss meringue buttercream can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. I usually make mine the same day that I need it. This icing is a bit more work, but it is totally worth it. So give this recipe a try and leave a comment with your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to start your cake decorating journey and build upon your skills, subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips, tutorials, and product reviews. As always, thanks for watching.